Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are playing on Fjell and I am using the RSC as part of this recon class. The RSC is hands down my favorite recon rifle. I'm not much of a bolt action rifle guy, I'm trying to get better at it, but the RSC is semi-automatic, got a 6-round clip. Most of the time it's about a 2-shot kill. If you can hit the first shot, you're usually guaranteed to get a kill on the second shot, and that's kind of why I like it. With the 6-round mag, if you're a good shot, you can get 3 kills without too much trouble. On Fjell especially, Fjell and like Devastation, I really like running recon because of that right there, the flares. Fjell seems to have a lot of points that are very high concentration of enemies, and so like pretty much any direction that you point a flare you can get some spots and help out the team. You'll see me popping flares like crazy on this map, and that's kind of why I've got that little flares popped counter down in the bottom left corner, just so we can keep track of how many flares that I'm shooting off. Let's get into the game itself. I started the video kind of after we'd already taken Alpha and Bravo, and then we saw me on Duff there, and then now we're here on Echo. So Echo's clear. We'll get some more flares. What I'm doing almost the entire game is I'm running between ammo crates and just shooting flares off, and then making sure I'm fully loaded. If you're a play the objective type recon soldier, then especially on this map and maps like Devastation, like I mentioned before, high concentration, you do your team a huge favor by popping a lot of flares, marking up the enemy players, and also shooting down enemy flares, because that way they don't have eyes on your guys, but you've got eyes on their guys. So popping up your own flares, shooting down their flares, and just kind of keeping an eye on the map of where your flares are and where theirs are, and shooting theirs down if you can. Got my buddy there and got taken out by a guy in the cabin. It looks like one of my teammates is about to jump through and get him. Get revived here. And so they've got A, so I'll be trying to keep a flare over A if I can. Reload. I feel like I should have gotten a hit there once at least. Let's see if I can go melee kill here. Oh, teammate beat me to it. Looks like I could probably hide behind this box here and revive my friend. Danger over there. So yeah, we've got Delta, they've got C and E, so whenever we've got Delta and we're moving this direction towards Echo, I always like to look on that lower ridge where I've just shot that guy to make sure that there's no one coming from that direction to Delta. A lot of times I'll shoot a flare down there too, just to make sure that we know if someone's coming. Now that we're moving on to Echo, I'll put a spawn beacon here just to kind of make sure that if anyone goes down and we're in too much of a firefight to be respawned on, that they can spawn on that beacon and get back in the fight quickly, and then we can have a better chance of taking the point. And I kind of like to move up this mountainside rather than going along those cabins, just because you've got the cover from the cabins on your left, the sandbags in front of you, like in their spawn direction, so you've kind of got cover in 3 of the 4 directions, really. It's a good place to kind of be on the point, but be safe as well.
Watch that soldier.
Looks like there's a lot of action here, which would be expected between Echo and Charlie, since they've got Charlie. And they took Delta behind us, so we'll probably, after we take Charlie, we'll probably end up running to Delta. Shoot down this flare. We spawn beacons for the same reason outside of Echo, like if it's too hot of a fight, then they can still spawn in on that beacon and get back into the fight quickly. Oh, survived it somehow. Oh, he got away. Ooh, Christmas. These supply crates, if you're a support, there's no reason you shouldn't be running pouches. You should always be running crates because it helps your teammates get their gadgets. It's just super helpful. Because if they're dropping crates, then I'm getting flares, and if I'm getting flares, then I'm spotting enemies on the team to help you out. It's kind of a scratch my back and I'll scratch yours type relationship. If you want to really help out your team as a support, then you need to be running crates for sure. I know that DICE was kind of pushing that like attrition system where they were kind of hoping that people would be running out of ammo. At least that's the way they made it sound, so that you kind of had to play as a squad and to support each other with pouches and stuff like that. But since that doesn't really seem to be the case, I think I can count on one hand the number of times where I've actually run out of ammo and had to like struggle to find ammo. So I guess this is the long way of me saying that support really shouldn't use pouches because people rarely run out of ammo. I mean, with killing other people and these resupplies on all the points, then there's really no reason that you should run out of ammo. Looks like we've got a bit of a snowstorm here, so. And the good thing about that is the flares can kind of still paint people even during these snowstorms, so that can kind of be sometimes your only eyes. Looks like it's getting real hot here on Butter. It looks like there's a friendly artillery barrage here, but I think some guys know I'm here, and my time might be short here on this point. I would go for my friend there, but he's watched by. Oh wow, that's a lot of guys. Okay, stay calm. Yeah, 1v3 or 4 with a sniper rifle is probably not going to do it, unfortunately. Back here on Charlie now, moving to Echo. And to be expected, as a recon, I kind of hang back and let the support class, medic class, assault class push forward, and I just kind of do my own little support in the back with flares. I try to do what I can, killing people, but I think they're a better job at it, so I just try to make sure that they've got eyes and they're being supported from the rear. I'm going to try and go low here. I think there's someone down here. See anyone? My teammate there looked like a bad guy at first because his blue dot blended in with the sky. Get this guy on this flat gun. Now Echo's clear. If you take an Echo, we're moving to Delta now. Looks like we're about to drop this would be a good spot for a JB2. If we don't kill them all first, which it looks like we might with as many guys running down this way now. No one up in the little secret pass. Yeah, unfortunately for us, that JB2 didn't hit anything. I guess we were too aggressive and managed to kill everyone before that bomb hit. Delta's hot though. I think I'm safe here on this side of Delta to revive my friend. Friendly bomb. Yeah, okay. If you didn't know, there's a way to tell if it's going to be a friendly or an enemy JB2 or V1 or whatever. The direction from which the bomb comes, if it comes from your spawn direction, then you know that it's a friendly, obviously, and if it comes from their side of the map, then you know that it's an enemy bomb. So, fun fact, and if you didn't know it, you can kind of look out for that, so you know if you need to run off the point or run out of some hot spot to get away from the explosion. Get some more flares. So they're on Alva, and if you've played this map, which I'm sure you have at this point, then you know that enemies love to hide out along this ridge line, so I'll always pop flares. Because then they're painted, they've got the big red icon above them to show you where they are, because they can blend in really well. The visibility is kind of hard on that little ridge line. It definitely helps to have those flares painting up. See, pretty much wherever you hit them, the RSC, you get a 2-shot kill most of the time. Get my friend here and get ready to go to Echo. Oh, time for me to run away and hide for a second. Wait for him to revive his buddy. There we go. Nice free kill. Need to find some health. I'm 1 bullet away from death. Make sure everyone's flared up coming from the Echo direction. Let's move towards Delta. Oh, I think that guy should have got me. I had my spawn beacon out. I had to switch weapons real quick to get him. He may not have been paying attention. There's quite a bit of people on Delta. Let's see if I can. Oh, I think that first shot should have hit for sure. Oh well. And then he get blown up by that plane? I think he did. If the plane didn't do it, that JV2 probably did. So Delta should be pretty clear at this point. Oh, it's still got a couple guys here. Don't see anything there. Go up the high ground, see if we can get a new angle. There's one.
Watch over there.
Toss. Oh. Oh, that's a bold revive with all the action around here. This is another kind of hot spot, or can be a lot of times on this map, going from Delta to Charlie. See, and that's where that flare really helped out. I had a general idea of where that guy was still just because of, well, through the smoke because of that flare. They pay off even if you don't have eyes on, you kind of get pseudo eyes on. There's maybe one more guy here still, yep, over by Echo. And he took it. And see, like I have the flare over the central part of C. I knew that there were guys over by the Echo direction, so I'm going to pop another flare over there to get as much of the objective under flares as possible. So we know exactly where they are if they come and try and challenge us for it. Again, we know they're on that ridge line, so I'm going to flare it up again. You can hear that bomb. It's coming from their side of the spawn, so we need to make sure that we get away from where they're probably going to put it, which is maybe C or Delta. Yeah, C right behind us. Got lucky on that one, I think. I don't know exactly where it landed, but I feel like it maybe should have got me. Oh, there's artillery here. We need to get out of this area, kind of out in the open. Take this little sneaky pass over to Butter. Put another spawn beacon down for the reasons I've already explained. Kind of just have a maintained fight on Butter if we need to. But it's empty, so we'll just hang out here and see if anyone comes, and then we'll be protected till, well, 4 tickets left, so we'll see how it goes. That's the ball game. It was a closer game at the start, but I think the flare started to help turn it around. I won by 100 points. It felt like a pretty close game though. It was a good game, a lot of fun. If you haven't tried out the RSC, I didn't even really get to talk about it too much this round, but it's just a great all-around weapon. 2-shot kill most of the time. Reloads fast enough. Get in and do it. Definitely worth checking out. A great recon weapon. And we will see you again on the next one. Take care.